Get the gavel. Let's get it going. Let's get it going.
The March 11, 2015 City of Missouri City Planning and Zoning Commission meeting is called to order. We do have a quorum of members here. Is there a motion that we accept the February 11, 2015 meeting minutes?
So move.
Second?
Second.
All in favor? And we have one abstention. The motion carries. Reports. I have no report. Are there any reports of the commissioners? Mr. O'Malley? No? No? Okay.
No report, I will next month.
No problem. Staff reports. Director?
No report.
Thank you. Planning representative? You don't
I don't
have
have a report, but I do have a housekeeping item on the status of Ron Lee's memorial bench that I'd like to discuss with the commissioners after this meeting.
Okay. City engineer?
No, ma'am, everything's fantastic, but I have nothing to comment on today.
Okay, awesome. It's good to hear that. This is the public comment time. It's an opportunity for anyone in the public to address the Planning and Zoning Commission on items or concerns that are not on the agenda. Seeing none, thank you. Plats, consent agenda. Item 1, consider approval of a preliminary plat for Sienna Plantation Section 10, approval of a preliminary plat for Sienna Plantation Section 11, preliminary plat for Sienna Plantation Section 12, consider approval of a final plat for Lost Creek at Riverstone Section 2, approval of a final plat for Lost Creek at Riverstone Section 3, and consider approval of a final plat for Kelsey Sea Bowl. As I understand, I believe
Yes.
items 1, 2, and 3, you'd like to pull from the consent agenda?
Make a motion, we approve the rest of the consent agenda.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor? You guys can have it. Okay. Mr.
Feedback.
Brightwell?
I don't know that I really need you to address each one individually, but my question is obviously each one of these plats are for the same developer and along in the same section, and the substantive deficiencies noted on here are pretty large, more than what we usually see even on a preliminary plat. And these are particularly large tracts. So my concerns is that the applicant is aware and can maintain their schedule with the requirements that it looks like particularly that engineering is requiring with regards to Sienna Parkway phasing. Yes. Is the first thing, and that they haven't either done or provided their water modeling and their sanitary sewer and drainage modeling, I guess. I'm sorry, water and sewer. And then I think those are the main things, and I know that stuff takes time and effort, so I guess that's my concern about these showing up at preliminary and then they're on the consent agenda. And then these are, again, these are pretty large items. You can't just do those in a week or so.
Commissioner Brightwell on that is that the water models and sewer models have already been done.
Okay.
Those are complete. Part of it is that they're waiting on the mud engineer, the master mud engineer, which is Costello. And Costello was modeling those.
Okay.
And so that is complete, and those were turned in for those 3.
Okay.
And with regards to the Sienna Parkway, we're actually in negotiations right now with the representative for the Toll Brothers to phase that in. Because as per the normal ordinances we have, is that you have to build on both sides of the development. But really, there's no roads coming on, if you look at the way that's platted. There's no roads going on Sienna Plantation or Sienna Parkway that way. So we're working on a schedule right now of guaranteeing when that will be in place as a phased project. One of the options is that they'll build the 2 lanes on the north side that would front that by a certain time frame. We're putting forth guarantees that we will have them. It's just that we're working with the developer on a revenue side,
Sure.
getting that put in. But then by having that much road and pavement out there with no connections to it, it could lead to some other mischief.
Okay.
And I say that is that in terms of police patrol and SO and things like that, because you have a dead end with no
Yeah.
access to anything else.
But I mean, that's substantive if they're going to be required to either design that now and or deal with that before trying to get a plat. So I'm sure they're trying to go for a plat by next month.
Right.
Final by next month, so.
And
it's
we're
kind of a
working,
lot of
we're
work.
working through those steps, and I got in a letter on Friday last week with the phasing plan of what dates and what would be tied to this as well.
All right,
So we're
that's my
working
main
towards that.
concern, that they're with you and schedule-wise.
Yes.
I know this is, okay, that's all I had.
Anyone else have anything else on these items? Okay, is there a motion?
Yeah, I'd like to move, we go ahead and approve.
Okay. That's items 1, 2, 3. Thank you. All in favor? Okay, no opposed, the ayes have it. Okay, item B, a plant extension for Sienna Valley Community Church replat.
And this is a plat that was conditionally approved by the commission in March 2013, and so it's set to expire at the end of this week. They're pretty close to fulfilling all the conditions on the replat application, and they should have that done well within the next year. And so they're requesting an extension of that conditional approval, which would be set to expire March 11, 2016, if the commission approves the extension.
The recommendation is to extend the conditional approval. Is there a motion that we grant it? You're shaking your head, O'Malley, is that a
No,
motion? Oh, no?
What was the question?
I make a motion that we approve the extension.
Thank you. Is there a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion?
Only when are they ever going to do anything?
Good question.
The,
Go ahead.
We've been in lots of discussions associated with that plat with the church, and with this final extension, we're actually pretty close. We're dealing with drainage. They brought in LJA Engineering to finish up the drainage. We've got contours. We're actually at that cusp. It's just not enough time to fulfill the
Yeah.
length of time that they have, so probably,
Due to the expiration date.
we're probably what, probably about another,
It should be.
I mean, we're like this far from the hurdle. I know I'm doing finger
that's
distances, but
The
we're,
next couple of weeks or so.
yeah, we're looking at within the next 2 to 4 weeks, we'd be done. We're just getting some questions answered on the drainage study that needed to be answered, and then I think we're pretty
And that
close.
will take care of the platting that they wanted to do a while back. Okay.
All right.
I,
All in favor? And that motion carries. Is there no other items on the agenda?
no sign ordinances or awning things?
We do
or-
stand adjourned.
No primary colors.
There was 10?